Alright folks, today we are making this amazing looking Viennese style brewery goulash. So stay tuned. It's time to grill. Let's get this video started with the chopping work. You will need 1 kilogram of yellow onion and you have to dice them as thin as possible. Here is what it looks like after I finished 1 kilo of onion. Then you will need exact amount of goulash. This is beef goulash, perfect stuff, diced like this, and some bones. These are beef and veal bones. 2 or 3 should be into your goulash later on. Then we need high direct heat. So heat up your Dutch oven and add lard or oil. I prefer veggie oil. And now start roasting your pieces of goulash. Make sure not to put too many pieces into the Dutch oven in the beginning. You will lose heat. And you don't get the flavors we need here. So take a time and do it step by step. Time is an important factor of today's dish. This goulash needs between 2 or 3 days in total if you want to do it right. But more about that later. As soon as you're ready with roasting the meat, add some more oil and a piece of butter and start with 50% of your onions. You still have high heat. Keep on stirring until the onions get light brown. After that moment, stir and add other 50% of your diced onions. For speeding up the caramelization process, if this is a real word, add 2 spoons of sugar. Keep on stirring for approximately 15 minutes. Then your onions should look like this. This is exactly the moment where we put back the meat and the juice from the meat. And this already looks really good. Now you will need a beer. I'm not too much into IPA stuff when it comes to cooking. We are using dark beer or a little bit darker beer because the amount of hop might lead to a bitter taste. This is why I prefer darker beers when it comes to cooking, especially in that dish, because we will now reduce the whole beer again until the whole liquid stuff is completely reduced and gone. This might take again about 20 minutes till 30 minutes. Bring it to a boil, stir it every now and then until you get rid of most of the beer again. Now it's time for seasoning. You will need paprika, about 3 spoons. This is a sweet one. And then you will need some with more heat. I'm using cayenne pepper. 1 spoon again. Marjoram, cumin seeds. Not too many of them. I'm not a real big friend of that. Just a small amount. But you can add more if you like. Keep on roasting for several minutes. And then add a sweet vinegar. Add water until the meat is completely covered. Could be again about half a liter. Now throw in the bones, close the lid and let that braise at 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 2.5 to 3 hours. I'm cheating a little bit, putting the Dutch oven on my gas grill, but I'm fine with that. After 2.5 hours, take off the lid, take out the bone marrow and then take out the bones. Give it a good mix and we're ready for step number 2. Put this into a different pot and cool down and let that refrigerate for 1 or 2 days. After 1 or 2 days, your goulash looks like this. But that doesn't matter because now heat it up again, adding some more of that wonderful beer. The consistency and the flavor is really good right now. So just add a little bit of that beer, bring to a boil again, simmer for several minutes, and then you have the perfect dish with great flavor. This is the moment where you can finally do your seasoning, salt, marjoram if you like, and some Jack and Smoke, black ground pepper. Give it a good mix and then serve it. There are a lot of dishes that taste even better if you heat them up later on again for 2 or 3 times. This is exactly the point for that dish. I'm not eating everything of it. I still save some and heat that up again the next day, or even put some of that in the refrigerator. And of course, as always, I mean the freezer. And of course, as always, I'm gonna give this a shot right now. Please make sure to hit that like button if you are into brewery goulash style. I have never heard anything else from my American friends or outside Austria. This one is how it's used to be served in Vienna, so I'm really curious how you like it. I like it, it's delicious stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.